Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Welcome, brothers and sisters, to my channel Faisal Azib. I hope that you are well. Today I will talk about new topics, and it is the last chapter of Android feature, and it will about JSON format. So, what is JSON? If you haven't seen before, JSON is stands for Java Object Notation. It is not actually specific to the language JavaScript, but anyway, it was developed to be able to pass information between website or between page on website. But it's grown really to become one of the standard ways of passing information around the web. So JSON and XML are really the two most commonly used ways of passing information from one program to another. So JSON basically look like this. As you can see here, we have two curly brackets, and we have inside them some data. This example is very light. We have common data as table between two curly brackets, but I will show you another example more useful. Is this one. This is JSON I will use in my application to read the content, and it contains a lot of data, as you can see here. We have also two curly brackets. And we have two types of data in JSON. We have common data, it's formed like an array, and non-common data. Okay, it's an object, like an object. Maybe what you want. So the goal now is to be able to read this format from Android. And I will show you how to do it, and you will see it's easy. Don't worry. But don't forget, when I begin the application, do it also with me in the same time, okay, to understand very quick. So let's go. So in Android Studio, I have created an object by default that contains download task. I have talked it, I think, not in last video, but I have talked about how to implement download task. So I have created an object for this, and also don't forget to add the implementation of or the permission, the internet in Android manifest.xml. Okay, and now after I have created my core project, before to continue, it's not necessary to create download task. I need it because I will retrieve the information of JSON from internet. I can put the JSON directly in the file, and I will read the file, for example. I can also put the content of my JSON in the string directly, and read the string. You have a lot of ways to be able to practice how to read JSON. Okay, but me, I have directly used the download task to get a good JSON from internet. So now I will go back to the website, this website. And I will use this API. This API is public. I don't know if I have talked about what is API. API, you can say it as a service that is allowed you from any website or any other hoster. It's allow you to give you some information in public. Okay, we have two types of information, public and private. We have two API, public and private. With public API, you can access to this website and get information that this website will give you, and for private you haven't. Okay, so to access to this API directly, you will use this URL. For example, I will make video what is API, what is REST API. It's a very another topic. Okay, don't focus about this now. Also, here I will use this another variable like people1 or parent3 or anyone. So I will use people1, for example, people1. Okay, and now I want to get the result. Before I have showed you how to get the result with some way, and now we will implement a new way to read the result. Okay, we have two alternatives. I will use now a method that is in the class async task, and this it is called on post execute. What is this method? This method will be executed when the task will finish. Okay, when this task will finish, automatically we access to this code, a bunch of code. So here I will just rename this to the result, and you will see I will log just the result, but so content of website is, and here is just a result. Okay, let's go here. I will import this variable. Oops. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I have to. I forgot something. Yeah, but what is the problem? Yes, it's oh, it's like this log. Yeah. So what is the problem? Yeah. Okay, I will put some character. Good now. So let's execute the application to see if we got the result or no. Okay, here is the result, the content of the website. I got my JSON. Good. Okay, I have called an API, people1, this one. If here I put people1, I make a request. It is the same thing that what I have do before. It show me this result. If I make here, for example, people2, you get another result. You can see you have another one. Okay, so let's begin with people1, and now what I will do, I will read this information. I will read, for example, name, and I will read the array or any other attribute. How to do this? I have told before, we have two types of data in the JSON format. We have common data and non-common data. It's very easy. If the data is common, is array, it means it is array. You will use the class JSON array. If it is not the case, you will use the class JSON object. I have put them here. Okay, we have these two classes to use. Maybe we need another class, but it is not necessary for this video. So now, for example, I will just want to get the name from this JSON. How to do this? I will create a JSON object, and after this, so new JSON object, and we give him a result, and we can make a try catch. Yes. Let's continue now. How to read the data name? It's easy. It's string for our case. So like this, name equal JSON object dot get string. And what I put here, I put the name of attribute in the JSON. Of course, I must I must know what is the name of attribute. If I don't know what is the name of attribute, I can put it here. Okay. So the attribute is name, and I will just also log this one, and I will see if it's correct or not. Here is name, and name is, let's see the result now. It's finished or no? Let's see. Okay, I have got it. It's making name. Here is it. You see, it's very easy. I have got the name. So now, what I want to read also, I want to read this array or the value from this array. How to do this? I will just create a JSON array object because it's common data, so I will use JSON array. Let's go here, JSON array, new JSON array. But here, before to do this, I need string that contains array. To read it, I make here string, the same thing, but for film, and the name of attribute is film. Okay. Now I will make here film. Good. Now it's an array, so I will iterate from an array. We just put this one here, and now I will iterate from an array or make a loop. We have seen how to make it before in small Java course. For int I equals 0, I less than JSON array dot length I plus here it depends of the content of your array. So I will come back here. The content of my array is value directly. I don't have an attribute like this. I don't have, for example, here URL equal 2 point. This one. I have this. Don't have this type of data. Here I have directly the value. Okay, and we can have this type. You can see here in array we have attribute, and also we have an attribute. We have an object with 2 attributes. So if you have this type in your array, use another JSON object. Okay, use another JSON object to retrieve the data. After this, you can read first name and last name. But here, in my case, here, I have directly the value, so I don't use JSON object. I will read directly the data from the JSON array. I will come back. So here I will just need string equal JSON array dot get string from position the dot I sorry. Okay, it's directly okay. And now I will show the content like this log dot I from 2 point plus I is plus I just make it for readability. Here it's here. Let's see now the result if I got all the films or no. Yeah, good. You see, I have all the content. So now I will show you if you have an attribute inside the array, because a lot of time, 99% you have this case. It is a simple example here, but I don't want to let you to to swim in the ocean. It's very easy, but I will show you implement just an section without an example. Okay, so let's see this. So here it is. It's like this. I have just create directly here. Put directly the code. You have create JSON object with position of your JSON array, and you retrieve the data after this with attribute or no. Okay, it's very easy. Now I have finished the course how to read JSON. As you can see, it is not complicated. Implement it. You can use string directly. What I mean when you use string is here, for example, create in your activity, on create directly, you can use here, you implement I mean like this, string JSON equal, and you put in like this inside this your JSON object, like this one. For example, you copy this one, check. If you don't want to use download task, okay, that's what I mean. Like this, you format very quick your string, and it's good. Here with the JSON you can read it without download task, without anything. Okay, it's very quick, but I recommend you to use to read JSON from internet, because it's not a common way to use it. Okay, so now the topic was finished, and also the chapter. In next chapter, inshallah, we will enter the new topics, and it will be about how to use map, or how to implement map, Google Maps in your Android application. Thank you, brothers and sisters, to have followed this course until this moment. If you like it, share it with your friends, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I tell you goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.